Alright, hello again everybody. I know I'm posting 2 videos in one day, but I just wanted to give an update on my mealworm colony and how that's going. Honestly, I think it's been a little over a month now and they have really taken off. It is super easy to breed these guys, and I recommend that everyone does this because in the long run it's gonna save a lot of money for you, especially if you have an animal that eats a lot of mealworms and that's part of their staple diet, like the leopard geckos and I believe bearded dragons as well. But I just want to show you guys how it's going. So I feed them about like once a week, I want to say, or once every few days, kind of the same timeline that I do with my dubia roaches. I usually feed them both at the same time and go through and kind of clean up whatever leftover food or uneaten food is in there. So on the bottom drawer I have my actual mealworm. I'm not sure what happened to my video, but it cut off, but I was showing you guys that I also have the carrots. I like to do the fresh sliced carrots because it provides just the right amount of humidity for them to transition into the next stage of their life. So the little bit of humidity helps the worms morph into the pupae, and then the pupae into the beetles, and then the cycle continues. So I give them some sliced carrots, and then I left some of the like dehydrated bits in here because this is what happens to the carrots when they've been in here for about a week. They get all dehydrated, and I usually pick those out, but I decided to leave them in there. And then I have some Repashy bug burger, and same deal, you know, it provides the nutrition they need. And it helps provide a little bit of that humidity that they need to, and that moisture. So that's my worm drawer, and then I have my pupae drawer. So I have a couple in here right now. They're all hidden. They like to dig into the oats and hide. But that's one pupae right there, and it's the same deal. I have carrots in here and Repashy bug burger, and that's all I feed them. I just feed them the 2 things and that's it. So not a lot of prep work goes into their food. And then up top, as you can see, I've got so many beetles now. And at first I'm like, are these guys even breeding? Like, how do I know? What do their eggs look like? Well, their eggs are really, really small and you can't really see them, at least I can't, but they're supposedly like little white dots, I guess. So it's really hard because it blends in with the oatmeal. And I don't know if they just leave their eggs like on the oats or what. I'm still like, I don't know. I can't see the eggs, but I know that they're laying eggs because when I do this, let's see if we can show you. There is, I don't know if you guys can see, but if I look around in here, trying to find a good, oh, okay. If I look around in here, if you look really close at the bottom, you'll see a little baby mealworms. Let me try and get an area where there, oh, there's one. If you move this around, there's a baby mealworm right there. There. There's another one right there. I know they're laying eggs because these little baby mealworms are all over in the bottom here. See, if you just kind of spread that. It's easier to see in person, but I have bunches in here. Oop, that was kind of a bigger one. And what I'll do is I'll just scoop I'll use my scooper and I'll just go like that. And when I do that, the little worms will drop through in the holes. And I'll just sprinkle them in the bottom there. So I have little worms in here in my worm drawer, and then I'll put the rest of the oats back in the top and kind of sift through. So yeah, my cycle is complete now because I have lots of little baby worms in here that I am sifting through. So those are going now to the bottom, and then when they get bigger and turn into pupae, go in the middle, and then it just continues. So all I'm doing is waiting for the little baby worms in here to grow a little bit, and once they get bigger, then I really won't need to buy any more from the store because they'll keep going through their cycle. But that's it. I just want to show you guys how my mealworm breeding is going. If you are interested in doing this, I highly recommend it. All you need is a couple containers. I used organic oats, and then just the Sterilite 3-drawer container works really well. You can get those on Amazon, or you can get them at Walmart, Target, wherever. You know, they're sold all over the place, but you just separate them into the 3 drawers. You can start with like 50 or 100 if you want to buy them from PetSmart or Petco. You can start with that, and then they start pupating and then turning into beetles, and you just, you know, it's been about over a month now, and it's going really well. Super easy. I have them on my desk right now, and they're just there. And you know, really, your leopard geckos and bearded dragons can eat the pupae and the beetles. Mine doesn't really care about the beetles. She more likes the mealworms, and I think she has tried a pupae, but you can feed in all of its stages if you want to try that too. So, alright, anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. If you guys have any comments to add or have anything that you want to point out, or of course feel free, any tips, tricks, constructive criticism, I will take all of it. And I like to have discussions with fellow animal people, bug people, you know, these niche hobbies that we have. But aside from that, hope y'all are doing well, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.